big stores and just wait with everybody else to hopefully be able to snag a deal, and it probably won't be as good as this one. So we're gonna bring you from the #1 media streamer in the nation, Roku. You know it, you love it. Maybe you've been thinking about getting it, but you're waiting for a deal. Today is your day. Free shipping, 5 Flex, exclusive bundle today, because we're also throwing in an antenna with this that is going to give you up to 60 miles of range. So ABC, NBC, CBS, all of those classic cable channels, now you don't have to pay for cable. Maybe you've got streaming and all of those like Netflix and all those other streamers. Everything can just attach right to that TV in your living room, and you've got it all with Roku, and it couldn't be more user-friendly. What you're seeing here today in this bundle, I'm gonna make it real simple for you. This anywhere else is retailing for $129.90. I'm gonna call that $130, right, with tax? Today, I know, I can't believe it. Don't do a double take. $44.99 for all of it. You're done. You're no longer paying for any cable. You're streaming absolutely everything. It's insane. Free shipping and handling. That's all I gotta say, because I'm done girl math on this. The expert, Bill Duggan, is joining me, and I'm just gonna let him tell me all the ways that I'm saving, making my life easy, enjoying all my shows, and beyond. And
do you know why I am an expert? Because I watch TV.
Me too, though, but I just don't know how it works. Well, I'm like calling someone like you.
I'm an expert with Roku because I use it every day, and you're gonna find yourself using it more and more and more, or maybe you realized I'm streaming a lot, and that's just it. We're not watching our cable or our local channels. Everything out there, all the big shows everyone wants to talk about and watch and binge watch, they're on a streaming platform. Roku's #1, not just because more people buy a Roku, but more people pick it up and know how to find their shows, enjoy their shows. More people stream on a Roku device. So this is the Express, this is the puck that you add to your television. It can be the big screen, it can be the small screen, the easy to use remote control. And remember, it's not just a Roku. This in and of itself is an amazing gift to give to someone, because everything you need is in the purple box, from the HDMI cord to the batteries. And then we've included an antenna. Not all antennas are created alike, because this one gives you some of the most range we've ever offered.
I can't even believe it. I was just telling you, when I was in college, like 10 years ago, I was like, oh, I had this antenna, but it barely picked up anything. Right. 60 miles.
And that's just it. I got my mom an antenna, and it had a 30-mile range, which, you know, is decent for most people if you're in a major metropolitan area. But when she moved out to the country to be closer to my sister, she did not have that big reach, right? So 60 miles of range, and one cool thing, this has won awards for the way it looks. I mean, does this look like an antenna?
No.
So we were just off set when you were doing the Today Special. I was like, what's that white thing on the set?
Right.
Like, that is your
antenna. Device? That's
nice
so
fabric finish. There's actually a signal finder, so you can actually make sure it's in the sweet spot. Nice long cord, so you can actually move it a little bit away from the television so you get a better signal. But this is gonna give you free television. This is gonna give you free streaming too, and many great options. And this is what you have to think about with Roku. A lot of people maybe tried streaming before, and it was slow, it was clunky. A lot of us have a smart TV, but just by adding this, it just brings new life to your television. And trust me, this is a lot more affordable.
Right? Because there's so many tabs, and I don't know what to do.
And how do I go back?
Can you talk to it too?
You can. There's an app you can download where you can actually speak to it, and it'll find your shows, which is great.
Thank you. That's so easy.
And that's just it. It needs to be easy, and that's why I was telling you before, it's one size fits everyone. The kids, the grandparents, young, old, you could be a medium, a large, an extra large, it doesn't matter. Your favorite color could be purple or blue. You will find your shows because Roku is so simple. So we've added it to this big screen television, and you see all the great options that are over here. And what's cool about it, yes, I can subscribe to Netflix and to Hulu, which is a monthly service charge. You know what's also crazy? This television, it's a few years old. It did not have Apple TV. But now it has Apple TV, Disney Plus, and the big names. So yes, those are subscription-based. But did you know, Rebecca, there are over 300 free channels. So like, I can watch the Roku channel for free. I can watch the HSN QVC Plus for free. And what's cool about streaming on some of these different platforms, you know, my cable, it gives me HSN, it gives me QVC. The app on the Roku gives you more options. It gives you more content for free, which is
like beyond, you can go back and look instead of like what's just in real time right then.
And new original programming and all this great stuff. Oh, I can go back and see the Today Special you were talking about, which by the way, I'm wearing it. I love it. It's awesome. Tracking my steps. But having more options, but also being able to navigate this is so simple.
I just love how user-friendly it's, because listen, the thing with high tech, and as we go throughout the years, it just gets better and better, but honestly, sometimes it just gets more complicated to use. And I want the high tech, but I want it to be easy to use. use, easy to set up. And this really gives me everything I could need. No wonder we've sold over how many now, Kyle, since just today? 14,600 in this visit alone.
That's just it. This fits
insane.
Everybody. And when I say fits everybody, I was telling you earlier, I was on the list. I was on you know, what a girl wants, because is it fashion? No.
We all want this.
But
we're
that's
all
just
using
it.
this.
You've been working hard this morning. Isn't it nice to sit down in front of the TV?
I know, I'm actually like, yes, Bill, I'm just gonna let you, I'm gonna do the girl math. I tell my husband, like, if this is, for example, a $129 value right now, girl math, it doesn't even make sense. Make it make sense. $44.99. I'm like, hun, we didn't even spend money, because guess what? We're not paying that really expensive bill to be able to get cable.
Right.
We can still have everything that we normally stream, plus all of those added free, like I can watch HSN for free.
Right.
And then, oh wait, the antenna, up to 60 miles. So if I really did want those classic networks, like my ABC, my CBS, my Fox, all of that, the antenna is gonna help me grab that. So I just tell my husband, honey, I'm saving money, okay? So this is girl math. It's like I'm not even spending money. This is a no-brainer. I think it's a great gift for somebody. Maybe they already have classic TV, but you need to simplify it for them. At this insane price, well, we've got free shipping on this, and if you want to break up the payments, my goodness, you take this down for 5 flex, that's now, I can't even do my math, $9. $9. Grab a couple. Wonderful gift to give to maybe your kid going off to college.
That's just it. You break down the math. You can break up the set too, which is important. Individually boxed. So maybe the Roku's for yourself, or maybe the Roku's for that guest room television because you have company coming over. Maybe it's for the main TV because you have company coming over, and you're like, what DVD are they going to want to watch? What does Grandpa like to watch? Or is there a sports fan?
Make them feel like home and cozy in your house while you've got them here for the holidays.
There's nothing worse where it's like, I got nothing to watch, or you're having to watch
Good night, everybody,
something.
but I want to watch something on TV.
So
they don't have
it's
cable.
so simple to find your content, and that's where you're going to enjoy it. And what's cool about getting it right now, yes, the holidays, it's perfect to stock up and maybe have a great gift, but also it's that holiday return time.
Yes.
If you're worried about cutting the cord, I was worried about it. I'm like, I love my TV. Is this really going to cut it for me? Try it out. And you're going to realize, we did this for my mom. It was actually over the holidays, and my mom watches HSN. She has her favorite news show, and that's it. So guess what? We didn't have all these different channels loaded on here for her. Some come preloaded, but she has just what she wants. And then when she did want her 2 o'clock favorite talk show that was local, or here's another one, we just went through the storm.
Yes.
So my cable was out. My Wi-Fi was out.
Oh, all
you know
of
what
it.
came
At
in
least
handy?
4 days.
The antenna. And that's the reason why the federal government actually mandates the local broadcasters have to give a free signal. Maybe you can't afford cable, but what happens if your cable goes out or your Wi-Fi signal goes out? You get all of that local stuff for free. And remember, this is not your normal antenna. It looks great, but it also gives you 60 miles of range.
Okay, I want to make this really easy. So we get this out of the box at home. How easy is this for me to set up? Like just as basic as can be, what do I do with my little gadgets that I take out of the box?
So the antenna, you see it right over there, very easy for you to set up, which is great and important. But more importantly, when you get it home, there is an app you can download. You don't need to use the app, but if you wanted to, it just helps you get the right positioning and signal.
Okay.
That's why one for all, because that does not look like an antenna, right?
Antenna is on the mantle, like you don't even, what
and that's
is
just
that?
It could be on your mantle, it could be in the guest room. You want it to look good because it's going to be out.
Seamless.
And that's just why One for All has won the awards. That's why we sell this antenna on its own. And remember, we say normally $1 a mile. So that would be a $60 antenna.
Well, you know, I have to ask you a question because we have some girls in the chat asking questions. Annie wrote in, she goes, I would think about getting this, but there are too many trees around my home. What's the answer to that?
And that's just it. An antenna is, sometimes it does get interference, the construction of your building and all of that. So it is good to get it home and try it, which is important.
Right, which you can do.
Right. So you're not having this antenna out on your credenza or out in the entertainment center. They still sell these.
I know.
Because that signal's out there for free. So you're upgrading your antenna. It looks good, right?
Yeah.
So what you're asking about, you connect it to your TV, you do a channel scan. First time I connected, I got about...
You just plug in. There's the HDMI plug-in in the back.
It's a coaxial cable.
Coaxial cable. See, I don't know nothing about this stuff.
You'll plug it into power too, and that's where you get your signal finder. But the first time I did a scan, I got about 7 free channels. You can see our signal finder right down there with the lights. And then I repositioned it. That's why getting the cord, a nice long cord, because the further away from the TV, you actually get better, less interference. So you're getting an uncompressed signal. I repositioned it. I did another scan. I got about 30 free channels.
Wow.
So try it out. And I'll be honest with you, Rebecca, even 7 free channels.
Oh, that's
see what it is?
Worth it.
Totally worth it.
Totally worth it.
Because it's funny because, you know, every night I'd go to bed, I'd jump in bed and I'd turn on my Seinfeld. I'd turn on the Golden Girls, whatever I'm watching. I wasn't watching my ABCs and my Jimmys at night because those were on broadcast television.
Then this came out.
Boom. Now I can watch,
you get the best of both worlds.
That's just it. You do, because it's that best bundle.
But
and
listen.
By the way, you're also getting a great voucher too.
Oh my gosh.
Sirius
bury
XM.
the lead. You get extras.
Right? You do. This voucher is about $50 in itself.
Wow.
Sirius XM for 3 months. Even Fit On, a workout program, for 3 months. This bundle just gets better and better. It's just the time is now to pick it up.
It really is a wonderful gift. And even for you at home, like, you know, you're concerned, oh, I don't know, I have a lot of trees around, at least for the antenna portion. This is your opportunity to grab it at the lowest price we've ever done. Once it's gone, it's gone. This is our holiday deal. Not coming back. This is it. So get it, instead of spending $129.90 for this, get this home for under $45. You have until January 31st to plug this in, set it up, plug in your antenna, and see how it works for you. If you're not satisfied, the great thing about HSN is you have until January 31st to do your returns, but you won't be able to get this deal or will be sold out. We've sold well over 14,000 so far in this visit, and I don't want you to miss out. So grab it while we've got this exclusive bundle. You get this super sleek antenna. I cannot get over it. This is not the antenna of yesteryear. Up to 60 miles of reach. That's just the cherry on top, but it's getting the actual Roku, which is the most easy to use, #1 bestseller in the nation when it comes to streaming. And you're getting it for $45 instead of getting this bundle for $129. So don't miss out while we've got it on free shipping, and $9 on Flex could just get it home so you can try it out.
And the thing is, get it home and try it out.
Yeah.
See how easy it is to connect. Remember, everything you need, whether it's the gift for you or for someone else, is in this box. The batteries, the cables, the cords. I'm plugging it in back here in the back of the television. This TV has been used in years, but the thing is now I can bring life back to it. Or maybe this is the TV in the guest room where all of a sudden, by adding a Roku, not only is it going to be an easy interface, I'm giving myself 500,000 pieces of content. Easy to use remote control. I go to my sister's house and she has a different streaming platform that's not Roku. She'll be cooking in the kitchen like, can you get something on the TV for us to watch? I walked up to that platform, I'm like, I'm so confused. I have to go. Do you ever hate that technology where like you have to bring the kids in? How does this work? How do you do this? You don't have that issue with Roku because it is very simple, very tactile. Actually, one thing I appreciate, here's a review. I set my mom up on a Roku. Adam Friedman set his mom up on a Roku because we all have tech questions every once in a while, but it's like you want to find a channel or a show. Like my mom, she fell in love with The Crown. That's not on a channel, right? We're like, Mom's like, well, I want to watch it at my house. How do I find it? I'm like, well, it's on Netflix. She's like, well, what channel is that? I'm like, okay, it's not a channel. You got to go to Netflix. She couldn't find it on her smart TV, but on a Roku, because it was so simple, she easily could find the Netflix channel. Or there's even shortcut buttons on the remote. So this TV, new life. Maybe it's the smaller TV in the kitchen. Maybe it's in the guest room. Maybe it's the big screen TV. It's much more affordable to add a Roku than get a new television. And then I can even add the antenna. So that's what's cool is Wi-Fi goes out, or maybe I do like my local shows. I like my local newscasters in the morning. I have that antenna option. And just like that person who got in on Facebook, hook up the antenna, try it out.
Try it out.
It's weird. Some people get all the channels, some people get a variety of channels, but there's interference. Free channels you can't shake a stick at because at the end of the day, it's free.
Well, think about how much you would be spending in cable bills. I mean, I know how much I could be possibly spending in that, and then you've got your subscriptions that you definitely want. This is your opportunity to really try this risk-free. It's the lowest we've ever done. It's the only holiday deal that we're going to do. Get it home for that price of $44.99. Try this out until January 31st. That's how long you have the opportunity to try this. How rare are you going to be able to do something like this? You're not going to find it anywhere else. What if I said you could get this for $4.99? Sign up for the HSN credit card. I know you can't even believe it. $4.99 gets it home. Not flex, just pay for it right out, $4.99. When you sign up for the HSN credit card today, we're giving you, for a very limited time, $40 towards your purchase. How risk-free is that? Get it home for $4.99 with that card. Try it out. Get it as a gift for someone that you know, like your mom or your grandpa or your kid going off to school or just yourself. One of those things that I did with this is like take it to, when I gave birth to the babies, we brought it to the hospital because you could just plug it into their TV and I can watch whatever I want.
Instead of what they're
offering. And it has
offering.
everything, right.
People do travel with it.
To the hotel. Plug it right into their TV. You got everything you normally have at home in the comfort of your own home, now wherever you go.
It's funny, Tina got one because her son loves Kung Fu Panda. She's kind of over it. So she's like, you know, she took the Roku and put it on a spare television, and that's just it. This is the movie store. Remember we used to go to the movie store and look for, you know, all those movies you want to watch?
That was my favorite. Every Friday, like today, Friday night, we'd go to the movie store.
But it's all right here.
I love
And that's just great. And you said you wanted to watch The Grinch. Boom.
Yep.
I found The Grinch.
Did you? That's like one of my favorite Christmas movies. And
That's
Home Alone.
You can watch, you don't have to wait for that one night of the year that it's on. It's right over here.
Boom.
It tells me where I can stream it because maybe I already have a subscription.
I have Prime.
And by the way, which Grinch do you want to watch? Do you want the original? Do you want the remake? All the great options.
You probably could have just, clicked it and said, show me the Grinch?
Pretty much, actually. So if you want to
do
speak to it, there is an app you can download, and there's that microphone built in on your phone, which is also cool because maybe you have a remote hog.
Right.
Then you can have a remote on your phone.
You never have to search for the remote again.
Yep.
Honestly, it's buried in some couch cushion somewhere. We're never gonna find it again. This deal is really one you cannot afford to miss and truly risk-free because you have until January 31st. That's 3 months. And if you gifted it to somebody, they still have well over a month to get it, you know, try it at home, plug it in, and it really could not be easier. Stop spending so much money on those cable bills. Oh, hey, we just took that.
I just took it and I flung it to my Roku, not the TV.
Oh my
Roku.
gosh,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
You'll
Okay,
have fun with
the
it.
endless ways. We got to move on. I don't want to stop. I was learning so much. Thank you so much, Bill.
Fun playing with you.
Congratulations to those of you that have grabbed this. You are going to love it. I've got 3 and 3 deals to show you really, really quick. It's like rapid fire, but I don't want you to miss out. From improvements, oh my goodness, my bachelors and bachelorettes at home and really anybody. This is everything you need in a power tool in this beautiful